Good morning, YouTube fam. It's your girl Leah back again with another video. In today's video, as you can see by the title, it is a weekend in the life vlog, and it's not a travel vlog. And you know how you know it's not a travel vlog? Because you can hear a dog in the background making a lot of noise. You know my travel vlogs are typically very quiet starts because she's already where she needs to be, but she is here bright and early in Bushy-tailed this Saturday at 7:13 a.m. I'm up kind of later than I wanted to be because I wanted to be out this house by 7:30. I have my first ever professional crochet hair appointment. So excited. So excited. I have never had my crochet hair done professionally. In the 6 years that I've been creating content, I've never sat in a professional chair and gotten my hair done, but a local stylist in Gastonia. So local-ish. Gastonia is probably, I looked it up last night, 45 minutes from me. Her shop specifically, 45 minutes from me here in Charlotte. So it's the next county over, Gaston County, but still close enough where I feel comfortable going to get my human hair crochet installed. That's right. She reached out to me and said she wanted to do human hair crochet. I heard nothing else after. I heard human hair. I heard professionally done. I heard my butt's gonna be in that seat. My fanny's gonna be right there in that seat to get this hair done. So I took out my crochet hair last night. My last crochet hair was the Rasta-free Ziggy curl hair. Took that out last night. I'm going to brush out my hair because I don't want it to be like this. So I'm gonna brush it out a bit, and then by 7:30 I want to be out this house so I can go to Waffle House. Give me some breakfast. Yeah, okay. Stop judgment on the Waffle House. Okay, I can't stand Waffle House. I don't like Waffle House. Keep them to yourself. This girl, no matter where I am in life, is going to always be a Waffle House girl. If I'm hungry and I need a good, quick meal that's going to hold me over for 6 hours, it's going to be Waffle House. I'm going to be sitting in a chair for 5 to 6 hours. I'm going to eat me an all-star. Okay, go get my $12 down and get my all-star breakfast. Appointment's at 9 o'clock. I've never been there before. This is my first time meeting her. I've only met her on social media. Tony is the only person I have let touch my hair who's a professional in the last 6 years. Tony does my silk presses and all of that stuff. She's only a silk presses. She doesn't do sewing. She doesn't do crochet. She only does silk presses, which I love that. But this is my first time going. So you guys are going to go on this experience with me. But first, let me just brush my hair out really quickly. Yes, I cut a braid last night. I'm so bummed and pissed at myself. You guys tell me all the time, oh, I accidentally cut a braid. You guys must think it doesn't happen to me. Oh, it does happen to me quite a bit. I can't remember where it is, and maybe that's a good thing. But it was it was over 40% of the braid. I'm almost gonna say darn near 50%. But let me stop talking. Let me stop rambling and actually get to brushing out my hair and going to get something to eat.
Round it. Hey, love is everything.
The boy is mine.
Shoulder to cry on. If that's a fact, then I'll be more than you ever could dream of. If all you need is the time that I could be wrong, but I feel like something could be going on. Only you, I wanna be down.
So I'm back home. I stopped by Bojangles on the way here. As I was in line at Bojangles, I realized why I will never be that soft life like Jackie Ina or Leah's Face type content creator, and it's because, you know, they eat regular human like nice foods. They're aesthetically pleasing foods. I'm over here eating a Waffle House and Bojangles in a freaking video. This is why I'm never gonna be at the upper echelon. I'm giving real, you know, 1,000 calories and more type meals, but it'll catch up with me at some point, and I am okay embracing for that. But I digress. I am back from getting my hair done. It has been a full day. You guys, remember, I left the house at like 7:30. I am back home, and it is 3:22 p.m. We were done like probably an hour ago. I had to stop and get food. It wasn't a bad drive at all. Yesterday when I looked it up, it was like 46 minutes. And it probably is because going down I-85 north, or is it south? South? North? South. Going north? Going that way towards Gastonia from Charlotte during certain hours is hectic. If anybody lives in Charlotte and you know that Charlotte to Gastonia, you know what I'm talking about, that Cramerton. If you're going to like Belmont, if you're going to all the areas over on the sides, yeah, you're gonna hit some traffic. But I must have looked it up at a high traffic time, because at 8 o'clock in the morning, it ain't nothing. So I got there like, this appointment was at 9, I got there like 8:40. So it was a quick 30-minute drive over there. I love the experience. My first ever time. Y'all ain't tell me it was fun. Like I was telling her, I hope, her name is Rashia, and I was telling her, I don't know how I'm gonna go back. Like, how am I gonna go back to installing my own hair, putting non-human hair in? Like, I might get caught up. Like, please don't let me get caught up. Please don't let me get caught up in the moment and start feeling myself. But I was feeling myself in the chair. I was like, I sat back and I did nothing. And this hair is giving, if my hair was black again, like if my hair was back to being like a natural hair color, this is giving a vibe. I love it. I'll link down below her shop if you guys are in the area and you want to go to it, because not too many people know how to. We were talking about it. Not too many people have taken the class to be able to do an illusion crochet hairstyle. And I was like, I don't think I could ever. One, I would never take somebody else's class and then come and show it on my channel and do any of that. So I was like, I probably wouldn't learn, just for the fact of you guys will be hounding me, teach me how ways, and I'm not going to teach somebody who is taking time to learn a craft and present a craft. I'm not going to teach it free on the internet. But two, it takes a lot to learn, and she was just telling me about how there are not a lot of people who know it, so that if anybody wants to also buy the hair, so I'm gonna link the hair down below. It is weft hair, so it's not like off the weft. All the hair, every hair on my head is installed on the weft, on the weft. There's wefts, but you can't see a weft. Like, I'm doing a full review on this. Like, I'm doing a full, like I would normally do. So tomorrow when I get up in the morning, I'm gonna do my first day thoughts, and then not in this vlog, but in a separate video, I'll do my first day, my 1 week, and then my final thoughts. I plan on wearing this hair a long time. So sorry for those people who like me switching hair. I'm gonna wear this out through, it's August now, all through August, and then probably all through September. Honestly, I'm gonna get my wear's worth out of this. Yes, I want to pretend like after I eat this food, I'm gonna be productive. Like, the rest of the day is gonna be super productive, and I'm gonna go ahead and say it's gonna be a lie. It's gonna be a complete lie. I wanted to edit I haven't even edited, you guys. I have not even edited my install video of the last hair I had in. I had that hair in for 3 weeks. I ain't even got the editation of that install video up. You guys have seen it now as you're watching this video, but you guys in real time haven't even seen it, and it's not even in my head anymore. That's how busy these last couple weeks have been for me. So I'm probably gonna take a nap. I'm gonna probably take a nap. I'm gonna walk Winnie first, because I feel so bad. Any other pet owners out there feel so bad when they leave their dog for 7-8 hours. They feel like they need to do something, like they need to bring them a bone, a toy, a treat, something of the sort. That's how I'm feeling right now. So I'm gonna take her for a good mom's walk my little baby, and I'm gonna lay it on now, and then I'm probably gonna catch up with you guys tomorrow. I wasn't gonna come back on and talk, but surprise, I'm back. I was just sitting here and I shared, the stylist who did my hair shared my photo and I just shared it on my Instagram. And of course, you guys asked about it in real time. So if you follow me on Instagram at Lia Lavon 89, you know today, same day that I got my hair done, that this happened. If you follow me only on YouTube, you're finding out right now. But you guys are asking me already. It's already starting. Where can I find a dupe? Where can I find a similar hair? Y'all, I've had this hair in for 1 moment. And 2, I am out of the human hair game. You can't get it's hard to say a dupe for human hair. There's never going to be a dupe for human hair. Like, it's either the hair coming out my scalp or synthetic. There is really no dupe for it. So I can't give you a link to something similar. I can link the exact hair. Like, I can link this exact hair that's in my head, but a dupe for it, how am I dupe something that's like, I can straighten it, I can like, it looks like it's my authentic real hairline, like none of my hair is left out, like I can't, there's no crochet hair. Like, you guys, if you're looking at this, can like, do you think this looks like a crochet hair that I've tried on this channel before? I don't know, but this hair is gonna look different. It's gonna change, it's gonna evolve in a way that synthetic hair will not. Ooh, good morning, you guys. I feel refreshed today. Yesterday, I felt like, again, being at a salon for a long time was so new to me, but it feels so refreshing to have my hair done and like not have to worry about it. And I didn't do it in my hands. It is good to have that self-care. So many of you guys get that self-care where you go to a salon and you like get your hair done. And my self-care, I get my nails done, I get my facials, but getting my hair done is a luxury that having this channel just don't get. I don't have that luxury of going. I go to Tony, my silk press stylist, twice a year at most, once every 6 months. But other than that, I never get that person shampooing my hair. All y'all know. But I decided I got brunch today with my friends. I need to film my first day thoughts. My skin is skinning. My facials have been facialing recently. Like, come through in terms of skin. Now I am breaking out. She told me, my esthetician told me I was going to do quite a bit of that post my last facial. It's going to bring everything to the surface. So up here, but everywhere else is looking so good. So good. I can't sing. But I decided, let me just do a little chit chat with you guys today while I do my makeup. I wanted to answer this question that I got on my one of my videos a while ago. I didn't respond to, so sorry to the person who commented that, because I wanted to address it in a video. This question came on my Chicago solo travel vlog. It was from T. Miller, and she said, this may be too personal, but can you make a video about your dating relationship status? I feel like we're friends in real life, so I need to know these things. And I was like, and I get that. Like, some people are like, oh, that's too personal, or somebody might be like, oh, why did they ask that? They're trying to get all up in your business. No, I feel like it's so, you're watching a vlog of mine where I'm sharing a part of my life. It's natural to want to know more about somebody's life. People want to relate to you on several things. People who are moms might want to watch somebody who's a mom content creator because they can relate to that type of lifestyle. Like, they can see themselves in that person. Somebody who's newly engaged might want to watch somebody who else is newly engaged to kind of relate. Like, there's Facebook groups for, my best friend who got married this year was telling me about, there's Facebook groups for 2022 brides and 2023 brides, or May 2023 brides, or people who are married on your exact same day, or getting married on your exact same day. There are Facebook groups that niche where it breaks it down because you want to connect with somebody who's going through something in their life at the same time as you are. Like, somebody is like, she's a young 32-year-old woman 1 year before her golden year, her Jesus year. I keep wanting to call it golden year, but it is Jesus year. She's coming up on that. What has she got going on? Does she want kids? Like, those types of questions are natural, and I don't ever think it's invasive, especially since in the last 2 years I've gotten more open with you guys. I've gotten more open in that I vlog more. I take you along the way more than I did back in 2016 when I started this channel. It's probably been within the last 3 years that I've vlogged more and invited you guys more in that way. I hate when my brows look like this because I look like a crazy, it'll change very quickly. But I blog more and I take you in my life more. So it's natural that you guys would want to know more about what you got going on, girl. Like, what's tea? Are you in a relationship? Are you married, girl? What is going on? But at the same time, I made a video earlier this year in January about parasocial relationships, and it came off the heels of a situation that I didn't go too deep in detail about back then, and I still won't go super deep because I don't know that individual, if they still watch my content and all of that. But I had a situation where a person got a little too invested in my personal life, we'll say that. A guy, a fella, a gentleman who followed my channel, who watched my videos, who watched my vlogs. And again, like that person commented, you feel like we're friends in real life. This person, I guess, felt like they could be a husband in real life, a boo thing in real life. So they started contacting me on several, I'm talking outside of YouTube, I'm talking outside of email, I'm talking outside of Facebook. So like they started contacting me on every single platform, and it got to a point where I just at a certain point had to just respond and say, just not, not interested. Well, why? You're not in a relationship. You made a dating video. You go on these trips. You do these things. You're not, I can tell by you're not in a relationship. So stop lying and saying this. I know you're not. And it was aggression, and it was somebody, a person watching my videos. It made me very uncomfortable that this person made assumptions about my life, and that, see, the thing that brought it to the head was, oh, this is the issue with black women now. When you do this black women thing, because person who doesn't feel comfortable, I don't know you, and you've gone all these platforms and you've done all these things to try to get my attention. Again, took it off of YouTube, took it off of email. My email is for business inquiries. I think in my description box it says for business inquiries. It's not for relationship status. My TikTok, my Instagram, my Facebook, my LinkedIn, like none of this that's contacting me on everything. I saw it the first time. I see you in my YouTube comments asking me out. If I don't respond there, and you see I'm the type person, you guys know I respond to my comments. If you're seeing your comments getting ignored, a normal human being would be like, oh, she's not interested. There's people out here in the world who are not that way, who take rejection on one thing as, oh, I need to do more. And I got scared because I was like, how do I know how far somebody's going to take it to do more? Like, how do I know where the more ends for somebody? The more could end at a simple, I'm going to contact her on all platforms and harass her there. Or it could be, I could go one step further and I can figure out more, and I can actually show up and do something about it and make my case in person. And that's where I got a little scared. I got very scared. You guys know, I took off I stopped filming end of December, and I didn't come back until like early January in terms of posting content, because I got nervous, and I almost was like, I don't want to vlog anymore. I don't want to do anything where I let my personal life out, because there's that 99% of you guys who are like we're friends. We have these conversations and you want to relate to me on that. And then there's that 1% of people who take this a little too far, and they really think they know me, or they really think they have an inside glimpse to my life, and they don't. And that scares me. That 1% scares me away from wanting to be transparent with the 99% who are normal human beings wanting to relate to somebody in a normal human being way. But that had me at that point. I think I said in my parasocial relationship video, my private life when it comes to relationship is going to be private, and it's going to be not discussed. So unfortunately, that means maybe engaged I would show, but I would not show anything prior to any kind of engagement with any person. That is where I cut the line. Like, I don't want to, I'm trying to think of the words. I've always been scared of, even if I this situation, I wouldn't want to share a boyfriend with you guys, because that's a boyfriend at the end of the day. It's not a husband. That's a boyfriend. Boyfriends, we've all had boyfriends. I've had boyfriends in the past. They're not husbands now. And if I'd shared them on this channel, then you guys would see a face that you might not see forever. Husband has a little bit more oomph to it. Has a little bit more finality to it, has a little bit more gusto to it than a boyfriend who's temporary. I would hate to have vlogs where, you know, we have David in the back. Hey, say hey, David. He's just a boyfriend, honey. He's just we not there. So I would hate to do that and then look back on those vlogs and be like, and then get comments from you guys years later. What happened to David? What happened? And then I would have to do a breakup video. People have to do breakup videos when you make somebody so part of your life, and then you're always gonna get comments. What happened to that dude from that vlog? Because people don't watch every single vlog. Like, there's some people watching this vlog who didn't watch New York, who didn't watch my cruise vlog, who didn't watch everything. So they would need one dedicated video where the title gotta be, me and him broke up, y'all. We not together. Don't ask. So that you stop asking. And even when people make those breakup videos, people still ask, what happened to so-and-so? Y'all going through something? When y'all gonna get back together? Y'all engaged? Like, people don't watch everything in chronological order, which is fine, but that leads to so much questioning on your channel that I could not deal with. So even if I were dating, he ain't getting shared, he ain't getting talked about, he's not getting any kind of feature on this channel, because this channel is Lia Lavon. And as I talked about at the beginning, a lot of you guys subscribe to me for crochet hair. What a boo thing got to do with crochet hair? What David got to do with crochet hair? What Andrew got to do with crochet hair? What these dudes got to do with crochet hair? All that you guys know is I don't have children. The hand is free. I don't have a ring yet. If either of those things changed, you guys would definitely be able to notice. To that question, girl, I know you come from a good place, and I know it's just natural to want to know somebody's relationship status, especially as a solo I solo travel a lot. So the question is, why you solo travel? That means you're single. That's the automatic thought. But like, when I went to Key West, I had a boyfriend. We made it official. We had an official boyfriend. Yeah, we made it official before Key West. Yeah, I had a boyfriend, you guys. I don't know if I said it on this channel, but I had a boyfriend when I was at Key West. So I don't think that solo travel indicates a singleness to me. Like, I'd still go on solo trips, even in a relationship, because I go on solo trips even as a person who has friends who I'm deeply invested in their lives and I love them, but I don't necessarily have to go on trips with them because I want to go on more trips than the average person. I get them. My tripping is a little bit overboard. I realized it so much that I just canceled a trip to Puerto Rico. I had a trip to Puerto Rico planned for next week. You guys saw on Instagram. If you follow me there, I was so bummed because I had to cancel my hotel. I had to cancel my flight because it's just getting busy at work. It's getting too busy at work to a point where it doesn't make sense for me to have gone on my cruise. I wasn't thinking when I booked all these trips. I book all my trips early and I get them out the way early. And now that it's around, I didn't realize that the cruise and this trip are so close together. So I decided I need to go to Puerto Rico at a later date. So either I'm gonna go in October. I don't know how long my flight credit will last. Will it last until next year, or do I need to take the trip in this year? I think I might need to take the trip in this year. So I'll go to Puerto Rico at some point this year, but it just won't be next week because, baby, I need to sit down. I need to sit my butt down. Last week kicked me in the butt when I came back. Was it last week? Yeah, I just came back from my cruise last Monday. I had to go back to work last week. Child, I was struggling. It was a struggling. Other things that have been going on in my life, just giving a whole life update. It's been, again, last week was crazy because as soon as I got back from the trip, my wisdom tooth started killing me. I'm talking killing me. I don't know what happened. I might have ate the wrong thing. I might have did the wrong thing, but my wisdom tooth I needed to come out. So I have a dentist appointment this Friday to We got to get that ripped out. We have to get that. Well, I'm going to have to get that. I've already gotten this wisdom tooth taken out. I've gotten them out one by one. I think to take all 4 out, they put you under. I just like the fact that I can just kind of go. I don't have to be put under. I can drive myself home. I can do all that. And I don't like to get it removed unless it's giving me problems. This one was giving me problems. So was it 2 years ago, I got this one out. This one is now starting to do what this one was doing. So this one gotta go. I'm like, take it out. But I'm so busy that I'm like, I don't know when I'm gonna have them take it out because I need to talk at these career fairs. And I remember how this one was not painful, but it was making sure food didn't get stuck in. Like, it was a process. I think maybe upper top might be a little bit better. And I have to eat on this side, and my face gonna be doing some weird stuff. So that happened. And then also last week, my check engine light came on. And I was like, oh, great. I'm just so happy. Who doesn't love a good check engine light? Especially this month when my car was supposed to get inspected. So my car won't pass inspection if a check engine light is on. So I had to go get that fixed. That cost me $1,300. $1,300. That was a great little thing. But again, I'm so happy that I'm in a place financially where I didn't have to. And again, this isn't like, oh, I'm happy I got like financially stability. No, this is why I do things like have a full-time job and YouTube. It's that when things like this come up and I don't want to use a credit card, because you guys know I've been on my don't use credit card thing, that I can like prepare for these types of things financially and be ready for them, especially if I have been following Dave Ramsey. See, that's why you can't trust Dave Ramsey on everything, because then if I only had $1,000 emergency, that's what he always says, have a $1,000 emergency fund, but don't use credit cards. What would I have done in that situation if I had only had a base of $1,000? And I can't, and he says don't use credit cards. What, you have to use a credit card. Like, I think is so out of touch about what things cost. Like, you think a check engine, I had a misfire, I had an EVAP issue, might as well have had them, I had them do some other stuff that was just needed. Like, I was like, since I'm here, since I'm already paying, I think before I added the additional features, it was like $1,100, and I was like, just add this other stuff on here, because child, I don't got the time. I really don't got the time and the capacity for it. So it ended up being total $1,300. So I was like, when it rains, it pours a bit. So more life update. Don't mind the Dusty McDusty that's on my dash. My check-ins were like, just came back on. Didn't I just pay $1,300 to get this turned off? Like, why is my 2017 car, it's not even that old of a car, with less than 100,000 miles? Yeah, 84,000 miles. Why are we getting check engine lights when I just paid this money? Tomorrow I will be hitting them up, but this is just a car intermission. I am pissed. I'm back home, you guys. It has been such a not too long of a day, but it feels like it's been a long weekend because it's been so go. It's 5:21 p.m. and I'm gonna close out the vlog right here right now. Winnie is probably pissed at me again because I've been gone since we started brunch at 1, which it was in South Park. It is I would say classified as Spanish because they had paella and things of that nature, but of course the food that I got was in no way, but I would put it in the Spanish category. I know they're known for that. Jessica was talking a lot. My friends, I was with Jess Suggestions. She has a YouTube channel here, Suggestion. And then Shay Better Slay. I think that's her TikTok, Instagram. That is their handles. If you ever want to check them out, they are my friends. Been my friends for, we're going on a decade now. A decade of friendship here with those two. So loved hanging out with them. But it was a Spanish restaurant and I've never been there before. But they have both been there before. And I really liked it. I liked my mimosa. I liked the fact that they have it's a 3-course, $29.50, $6 mimosa, $6 sangrias, that kind of a deal, which love that. So good food. Winnie's gonna kill me, so I'm gonna walk Winnie after I take off this dress. The dress, if I get any questions, I featured it in a brunch video, like what to wear to brunch video, and I got it from ASOS years ago. Reason number 2, I will never be that girl when it comes to influencing because I can't even link it down below because it's like 2 years old. I got it when I was going to my friend's engagement. So I bought this dress when I wanted to wear it to her to-be engagement, so that was over a year ago. I don't know where people buy stuff from that it's still on a site 1 year later, but if I can find it, I'll link it. I'm pretty 90% sure though, I'm not gonna be able to find it. So I'll never be that girl because a lot of influencers wear like stuff that can be found. Like they'll say, oh, I'll link it right now, because they're wearing new stuff. Who got the money to be buying stuff from Zara, ASOS, Aritzia every season? Honey, no. My stuff is from seasons ago. Seasons. I don't buy stuff just for the heck of it. I buy it for realistic reasonings and for things that I want to do and where I want to wear it. But I digress. I also tomorrow need to set an alarm right now because I'm getting up bright-eyed and bushy-toed because I gotta get that check engine light checked on. I looked at my bill when I came in because I wanted to make sure, because they told me it was a warranty. They were warranted their work, but I paid over, would you see that, $1,300 for that work. Oh, you best believe I'm gonna go there bright-eyed tomorrow. First thing in the morning, get in there and say, here's my car. I'm gonna drop it off. They have a shuttle. They shuttle you back home. So let me shuttle my way back home and have a normal work day. And then by the end of the day, I better be able to pick up a brand new car that is in pristine condition without having paid $1 more, because y'all need to fix this issue. If I'm gonna pay more than this, I might as well get a new car. And I've been eyeing some new cars, but no, I digress. I've only had this car I got it in 2018 after my, the accident video. Got it then. There is no way. The way that I haven't been driving it like that for the last 2 years, the way that it shouldn't be having these issues, they're gonna go ahead and work it out. They're gonna go ahead. I know they will. I know they're gonna work it out. So got that on the agenda. Life has been lifing lately, and don't we just love it when life lives? But I like it when you guys like a video. It helps me. It helps me out a lot. It lets me know that you enjoyed this video, you enjoyed the hair. Make sure you stay tuned and subscribed in so you can actually see my review of the hair, because it has been 1 day with the hair and I'm already loving it. They loved it. My friends gave me compliments, and I know I don't do this type of thing. I don't wear hairs for the compliments, but gosh darn it, don't the compliments hit? Don't they just feel so good, so good? They feel really good when I get them. So make sure you're subscribed. My friend Jess asked when the review is gonna come out, but I was like, it's gonna be quite some time because I do have to wear it out, and it probably won't be for like weeks until I get this out, until I've actually worn it. So if you have that notification bell on, you'll know as soon as I post that video, as well as make sure you're following me on Instagram at Lia Lavon 89 so you can be abreast to things that I do in real time. You won't miss a thing and you'll see it in real time. And I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.